Hello Aries, Lioness Intuition here doing your reading. So this week's readings are going to be based on truth and healing, okay? Love may pop up, it may not, but we aren't focusing on that this week. I do feel that there is a heavy collective energy needing to focus inward, so that's what we're going to do this week. So getting into your energy, Aries, it's very interesting, okay? It feels like you're really uncomfortable in your own skin. Things no longer resonate with you like they once did, and it's almost this energy of searching for your inner light, okay? But the searching energy that I was picking up on, it's almost as if you're looking externally for this light, okay? And there is a need to shift your perception at this time, okay? Now, getting into your cards, I have pulled from multiple decks this week. First card out, we have Drudge, hold the space. We also have No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. We also have the Sacred Orchard, co-create. My abundant mindset attracts endless blessings. Okay, now these cards really clarified what I got during meditation. The Divine is asking you to hold and also make space at this time. Okay, they're really asking you to stand your ground, put in boundaries when it comes to offers or opportunities that come your way that do not resonate with you, okay? If you don't receive clear and direct guidance that yes, you should take this, please pull yourself away, say no, take time out to really, what's that word? Marinate on the offer or the opportunity, right? Now, with Sacred Orchard, I do get this heavy sense that the universe is creating behind the scenes in relation to some sort of desire that you have wanted for a really long time, okay? At this time, they're really asking you to rid yourself of any negative mindsets that you have, whether this is consciously or subconsciously, right? Again, making and holding space for what it is that you have asked the universe for, okay? There is incoming abundance for you, but again, it's a matter of making space and clearing out the mental clutter, which you, again, may or may not be aware of at this time, okay? And again, they really want to send this home to you. Please do not take on any new opportunities or offers if they do not sit well with you, okay? Remember, no guidance is also an answer. It is also guidance, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify this a little bit, and then we'll get into the tarot and see what other messages they have for you at this time. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing for Aries. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing for Aries. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing for Aries. Okay. Can you clarify Drudge? Thank you. So we have the waiting game in reverse, impatience. And we also have rest and rejuvenate. Okay, now is the time to rid yourself of any impatient energy, any mindsets attached to being impatient, right? Wanting things to happen quickly is an ego trait, right? The soul is timeless. The soul can wait for hours, months, weeks, years for the right opportunity to come in. The soul knows, right? Whereas the ego is very impatient. So withhold space, again, getting rid of that mental clutter, the negative mindsets which you have created within. It's time to take a step back, rest, and allow space to grow within. Okay? Beautiful, yep. We have financial and material changes at the bottom of the deck. So again, there is abundance coming in for you in relation to some sort of desire that you have wanted, you have spoken to the universe about for a very long time. And there are things happening behind the scenes, but at this time, this is what the universe is asking from you in order to bring it in, okay? Whatever this desire is for you. Please clarify, thank you. Power, clarifying no. Okay, they're asking you to cultivate boundaries, okay? Boundaries with self and boundaries with others when it comes to your desires, when it comes to your manifestations, what it is that you want for your life and your future, okay? I'm just picking up more of that being uncomfortable within self. Yeah, it's almost like you've worn the mask that you have assumed people require from you, to the point where now you almost don't recognize yourself. You're so focused on following the guidance and directions of others and what you assumed others needed and wanted from you, that you've completely disconnected from your own inner light. So the divine is asking you to be disciplined with self and with others, create those boundaries, healthy boundaries. Okay. Please clarify Sacred Orchard for Aries. Can you please clarify Sacred Orchard for Aries? Such a funny word, orchard. Please clarify Sacred Orchard for Aries. They want to talk. Please clarify. Nope. Num, 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 num. We're not taking those. Please clarify Sacred Orchard for Aries. Jumping cards only, please. Jumping cards only. Thank you. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we have balance with partnership and alliances. Now, with balance being here, I feel this energy of wholeness, right? Of inner completion. Interesting. Whatever it is that the divine is orchestrating behind the scenes, right? When this thing is presented to you, right? When the manifestation becomes a physical form, there is a sense of completion surrounding self. Yeah, whatever it is, it's putting you on a path to oneness. Oneness with self, with both feminine and masculine energies within, as well as one with the divine, with source, okay? Now, with partnership and alliances coming out, I do feel like whatever this desire it entails co-creation with another, okay? Not just with the divine, but with another. And I do feel that's why they're really asking you to learn how to be disciplined with self and with others, creating those healthy boundaries, okay? Okay, let me just get some tea before we move into the tarot. Alrighty. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing for Aries. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing for Aries. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing for Aries. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a set of obstacles, a set of roadblocks per se. They're directly related to this desire, whatever you were trying to manifest. For some, I do feel like you've given up on this manifestation. Okay. Just know that it is coming in. Alrighty. Please bring forth, thank you. Yeah. We have the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. I feel like this is, again, you've worn this mask for so long. The mask of what others need and desire from you. Okay, and what you assume they need from you as well. And through this behavior, you've created a mental prison for yourself, right? You've created a situation where you don't feel free. Self-imprisonment. But there's a lack of awareness, right? Not recognizing that you have created these circumstances for yourself through the decisions and the choices you have made. Please bring forth messages of truth and healing. Thank you. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, with the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Yeah, again, I feel like you're struggling with the environment that you're currently in, with the people you are currently connected to. And again, that juggling back and forth between what it is that you assume people desire and need from you, and what others need and desire from you. All right. Please bring forth messages. Thank you. We have death in reverse, Scorpionic energy. I just feel like clinging with this death card. There is a resistant energy to releasing yourself from the circumstances you've created for yourself. It's such a strange energy. It feels like being uncomfortable in your own skin, but also not having the motivation or the personal drive to want to change the situation because it becomes so comfortable, which is a massive contradiction, right? Please bring forth messages of truth and healing. Thank you. Alrighty. We have the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy, with the Emperor, Aries energy, with the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. I feel a massive disconnect here. Massive. And with the Emperor to the Knight of Wands, it almost feels like before and after, right? Before and after photos, before and after a certain event, a certain trauma. Yeah. Who you once were to who you are now. But in the sense of wanting to be, like wanting to be the Emperor for everyone. But yeah, again, I just keep feeling this massive disconnect. Like, keep in mind, it's just energy, it's not gender. Okay, it's almost like you just jumped straight from the Knight of Wands energy into being the Emperor, right? But there was no process to it, so it doesn't feel natural. Okay, and the High Priestess being that massive disconnect. Oh, sorry, my nose is super runny today. Super runny. I want to just clarify this. Alrighty. Can you clarify this combination here, please, for Aries? It's a Tower moment. Please clarify this combination for Aries. Okay, last shuffle. Oh, there we go. Please clarify this combination for Aries. Yeah, again, it's just like you jumped from the Knight of Wands energy into being the Emperor, and you skipped the whole process along the way. So now that you're trying to embody the Emperor at this point in time, there is no how do I say that? Yeah, it's like you didn't accumulate the skills as you went. You just jumped from one to the next, and there was no growth in between. So trying to embody the Emperor is becoming more difficult for you because there's no skills behind it to back it up, right? I'm getting heavy confirmation of that. Please clarify the Emperor. No. Let's clarify this combination of cards for Aries. Wow. Yep, refusal. So this combination is being clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, Scorpionic energy. Yeah. Whatever happened in your childhood, Aries, there's this refusal to let that happen again, and through that mindset, through that belief, you've allowed yourself to jump in your energy. This is some funky ass business. Some funky business. Yep. Oh, I knew you were going to give these to me. I knew it. Alrighty. So we have the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy with the Seven of Swords, Aries energy with, Aquarius energy, with the Five of Swords, more Aquarian energy. Yeah. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Okay, this disconnect that you're feeling within yourself, right? It's also causing a disconnect in your connections. Now, this definitely feels love related, right? Being involved with a feminine energy, the Queen of Cups, who has a lot of emotion for you, okay? But with the Seven of Swords to the Five of Swords, I definitely feel like, Aries, you're playing games with this person. I don't feel like it's an intentional, deceiving, manipulative sort of energy. I just feel because you're trying so hard to be something that you haven't worked at, right? You haven't gone through the process of becoming the Emperor. You don't have those skills behind you, right? You also don't have this the mindset of the Emperor, and through that behavior in itself, you are deceiving others because you're not being true to self, right? Y'all ain't gonna be happy with this message. Let's just quickly clarify this to give you a little bit more understanding. Can you please clarify the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords for Aries. Can you please clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries? Yep, there's the Emperor. Wow. Yep. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries. Clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries, please. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Aries. Thank you. More disconnect. So we have the Three of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. There, disconnect, balance. Aries, whoever this feminine energy to you is, it's very clear that they're growing tired, okay? This person can feel the lack of authenticity behind your energy, right? Because again, the more disconnected you feel with self, the more uncomfortable you feel with self, the more this feminine energy is picking up on that. Okay, and it's very clear that the Queen of Cups is growing tired of this. Okay, and there is a disconnect coming. The Two of Pentacles being here in reverse definitely feels like they're tired of on this roller coaster sort of energy. I do feel like they're going to give up and walk away. Okay. So just to reiterate the message, Aries, it is very clear that at this point in time, it's time to work through that mask energy, okay? It's time to become disciplined with yourself, okay? And through creating boundaries with yourself, you're going to be able to create boundaries with others. Make space for what it is that you have been trying to manifest for yourself, again, for a really long time. Making space requires you to rid yourself of those mindsets or those negative mindsets that have created this circumstance, the situation for you, right? Please bring forth advice for Aries in relation to the spread. What advice do you have for Aries in relation to the spread? What advice do you have for Aries in relation to the spread? Thank you. No, we're not taking all of those. Alrighty. Yeah, we have round and round. We have round and round. Now is definitely the time to stop that repetitive cycle that you have created, Aries. It's time to stop that. It's time to create a new cycle in which forward movement is guaranteed. Okay? Bottom of the deck we have all that glitters. I feel like it's time for you to recognize the parts in yourself that you have created for others, right? Interesting. We have 25, which breaks down to a 7, and 16, which breaks down to the 7. This is definitely a part of your path, okay? This is definitely something you signed up for. Okay, but with all that glitters, I definitely feel like now is the time to recognize the parts inside that you have created to be something for another person or a group of people that isn't authentic to who you are. Okay, it's time to remove that mask. Alrighty, Aries. I know you're not going to like this reading. Sorry, it had to come out. It had to come out. It just is what it is, right? So, it's all good. We'll see you next week, Aries.